So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about why AMC is not going up. It's not really going down. It's not doing a whole lot as far as the day-to-day price action is concerned, but why AMC is going to be making some big moves to the upside or the downside coming in the next couple of weeks. Probably going to start seeing this potentially as soon as tomorrow. So there's a lot of things we need to go over. I cannot possibly fit that in the intro. So let's get straight into this information. Tap, tickle, touch, or smash that like button for me, as well as consider subscribing to the channel and comment down below. Let me know what you think about all of this information. So a couple things you guys do need to know right up front. Most of this video is not going to be based off of technicals or the actual price action, because why AMC is not going up runs a whole lot deeper than that. But technically speaking, we are at a huge level of $40. This is basically where we did gap up last time. As you guys can see, this line right here is set at $40 per share. This is when we've seen this massive gap up, and then we have seen support, all throughout these months right here from about June until about, early July. And then we did fall under this. This was a resistance level for a while. We did come back up. Now it's fighting to either establish a resistance level or a support level. So I think a lot of technical traders are waiting around to see what it does do. I think people are going to come in and buy the dip, but we are not seeing that extra buying coming into the stock at this current moment. We are seeing the lowest volume day today at 30,890,000 shares traded hands. This is the lowest volume day that we've seen since before June. We didn't see these kind of low volume days since all the way back here in late May 5th. Looks like the lowest volume day that we have seen since this, and that day was super low at 15.5 million for volume. So I think a lot of people are overall waiting around to see what does happen with AMC if we break down to the downside or to the potential upside. But that is only, a small piece. That's about 10% of the reason why AMC is not going up and not necessarily going down. Really, what you guys need to know revolves around the overall stock market and the overall economy. Right now, we are sitting at uncertainty levels that we have not seen in a very, very long time. Today is a very important day as well. Why I say potentially AMC could make some big moves coming tomorrow is right here. The Senate is slated to take a procedural vote Monday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time on a House-passed bill to suspend the nation's debt limit and avert a government shutdown. But Senate Republicans have insisted that Democrats should act alone to address the debt limit and are expecting to block the measure. Now, if some of you apes are really confused on what this has to do with AMC, this is the single biggest thing. Even forget Evergrande. This is the biggest thing that is going to affect AMC's share price and the overall market. Now, why do I say that? We all do know AMC has a negative beta of about 4%, but what you might not know, throw negative beta out of the window, that does not accommodate for the volatility and uncertainty that we are seeing in the markets. That is why last week we seen a major sell-off in the equity markets, the stock market, and we did see a major sell-off in AMC. So negative beta at this current moment really means nothing with AMC, right? Throw that literally out of the window. We're not going to discorrelate the markets during a high volatility, uncertain market. AMC is going to be very prone to going down in value if the situation does get worse. And obviously, if you guys keep up with politics, I don't really keep up with politics unless it's going to affect my investments, which this is something that will. Like I said, they're supposed to vote on this at 5:30 p.m. If this vote does not pass, they're not going to have a lot of time to get something done. Maybe one more vote until we actually do go through this debt ceiling breach as well as the government shutdown. Now, Mitch McConnell today at about 3 o'clock gave a speech about this vote, and they said Republicans are not going to vote for it. He sounded like he has a lot of support. Very well thought out speech. I don't care what political spectrum you are on. This is all about making money, what is going to happen with AMC and the overall markets. And just to be honest with you guys, this vote is not going to pass. So I expect the markets to continue to go down the longer this does play out. Now, what you guys might not know is that a government shutdown is actually seen as a positive thing for the markets because the government is not spending money. Typically, throughout the last 18 government shutdowns, the stock market has performed 0.001% change to the upside or the downside, the time frames that the government was shut down. So virtually nothing happens with a government shutdown. It can be seen as a bullish thing. But the nation's debt limit, this is like missing your mortgage payment, what it's going to do to your credit score, how much it's going to cost to borrow afterwards compared to if you did not miss a mortgage payment. That's just a random example, but this is a very bad problem. This has never happened before, and this is what the markets are going to be concerned about. And a little bit more detail around this, because I don't think a lot of people probably follow politics, and obviously I don't blame you. I don't either. It's not my cup of tea unless it affects my investments, and this does, so I do want to bring it to your guys' attention. Now, let's quickly break it down a little bit more, because there are some other things that are playing into this whole situation. It says the Treasury Department has said the debt limit will be breached sometime in October if it is not lifted, warning of consequences for the U.S. economy. And this is a good way to think about this. This is why I'm stressing this so much in this video. Evergrande, they did not pay their bond holders. They did not pay their interest. Look at what that caused in the United States markets. Imagine if the United States government does not pay its bond holders. It would get horrifically bloody in the market. So I just want you guys to know. But like I said, if we do get this passed for whatever reason, if it comes down to the wire, whatever the case is, AMC would have a monstrous rally. So it's not all doom and gloom, but you guys need to know the risk that is associated here. But there's a silver lining to all of this we're going to go over at the end of this video. So stay tuned for that. But let's continue on. It says the accumulated debt that has raised the limit hasn't been amassed by a single party, but Republicans are trying to increase. The Democrats plan to authorize trillions of dollars in spending on social safety net programs. The government funding legislation needs 60 votes to break a filibuster in the Senate, meaning at least 10 Republicans would have to break ranks. In quotes, we will support a clean continuing resolution that will prevent a government shutdown. Senate Mitch McConnell did say, he said in quotes, we will not provide Republicans votes for raising the debt limit because Democrats, they want to package this all together to raise the debt limit as well as pass the infrastructure bill and keep the government running. So a lot of this is obviously, you know, politics thing, trying to earn points between different parties, but Republicans, they sound very all in line. It sounds like Mitch McConnell is speaking for all of them when he did say they are by no means going to give them any votes to help pass this or break the filibuster. So just want to bring that to your guys' attention. It is going to be massively bloody or a great thing for AMC. It really could go either way. I think it'll be a good thing for AMC. Don't think because I am talking like this and giving you guys this information that I think it's going to be a bad thing. I think, like I said, 75 to 85% chance this gets passed. The markets will rally. AMC will go crazy, possibly squeeze some shorts out of their short positions, but it's not looking very as likely as it is now as it was about a week or two ago. So let's continue on with what else has been happening today that is really hindering AMC, but the overall market, because like I said, as we do know, AMC is trading alongside the overall market. So Dallas Fed President Kaplan to retire early on October 8th, citing trading disclosure distraction, as well as we did see Boston Fed President Eric Rosengren, who had come under similar scrutiny, announced earlier in the day that he was retiring. So two Fed presidents are now stepping down. This is also adding some level of suspicion and, you know, really uncertainty and doubt into the marketplace. So that's what you guys need to know from that. Just really watch to see, you know, what does come about with this. You guys can even watch the futures after this vote is done, which I'm not sure exactly how long these go. Like I said, I don't pay attention to politics. It could be a couple hours. I don't really know. So, and I don't really care to know. I don't care. But just watch the futures. Watch to see what does happen. Odds are we're going to be really positive after 6 today, or we are going to be very negative. That is going to influence AMC. But what you guys really need to know from all this, what is the silver lining here? The silver lining is the lower the price goes, the more shorting that is happening, the higher the short interest goes, the bigger the short squeeze will be, as long as we stay in our positions. Now, I said this in a different video. AMC is like a winning lottery ticket. We all know it's going to squeeze. We don't know when or how high. Now, take this as a example in your life. If you had a winning lottery ticket, if you knew for however you would know that a ticket you just bought from the gas station or wherever was a winning ticket, you didn't know how much or how big or when you would be able to scratch it. Would you get rid of your ticket? Would you go sell it back to the gas station for the same price that you paid? I don't think so. Would you sell it for a loss? Would you buy it for $20 and sell it for $10? I don't think so. It's only a matter of time before AMC's lottery ticket is scratched and we will know how many fat tendies are going to be printed. This is just another huge catalyst, either in the way or going to be a great benefit for AMC. So that is the silver lining. As long as apes hold onto their positions, hold their convictions, then we are all good here. And that is personally what I am doing. This video is by no means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So please don't comment that. That is not what this is. If you don't understand how this will affect AMC to the negative or the positive, then I would just highly recommend you guys do some more research on your own, because we broke it down pretty clear and obviously represented this information to a T. So drop that like on the video, as well as consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think about this, because forget everything Evergrande, anything else that is going on in the economy, this is going to be the biggest thing that will affect AMC's share price. So let me know all that information. Check out the links linked down below in the description if you guys want to be notified every time a trade is bought or sold in stock, options, or crypto, whether it's a day trade, swing trade, or longer term investment. Check out the link for the buy and sell alerts. We keep it very inexpensive, so anybody is financially able to join and be a part of that program and to grow their knowledge and ultimately expand their horizons, potentially reach financial freedom at a quicker pace. Now, if you guys want to directly support the channel as well, links for public and links for Webull, that helps us continue to make these videos, provide this due diligence. So with all that being said, guys, look forward to you guys in the next videos. I will see you in the next one.